matchups on this week's slate. Conference rivals each coming in ranked in the top 25. Welcome to the Old Horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Scarlet Knights will kick this deep to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Graham. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So Ohio State's offense comes on the field to open this game. Not a whole lot of mystery about the way this offense attacks you. You got a quarterback and a wide receiver coming off monster games. The defense has seen the tape all week. What can they do about it?
Yeah, last week he was just pitch and catch. They pretty much did anything that they wanted to. Quarterback puts up big numbers. Obviously his go-to target is his receiver. Now here we go. A week later, same offense, same opportunity. What will this defense do to try to slow down the quarterback, get him out of the rhythm, mixing some blitz, mixing in some zone, just trying not to let this wide receiver go off once again.
Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone in your Kirk in a game. But there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in the year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On third and short, to try to pick it up on the ground. The Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down here.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
Makes the catch. It's Smith. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice gain there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Buckeyes churn out another first down.
Let's go.
They'll hand it off. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They come up now 2nd and 16, a real challenge after losing 6 on that run. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. To dart to the left side. It's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away.
Personal foul. Roughing the kick.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. And he drops back in the gun. That's caught. It's Smith. They make the tackle, but the offense has a 1st down now at the 21. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Calls out the stiff arm. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, it gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Sheffield. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the encroachment penalty moves the ball up a little bit. It's a 1st and 5 after that defensive penalty. He'll hand it off. Has the 1st down and more. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
The Scarlet Knights pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. And in 1st down, right back to the running game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Raymond. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The Scarlet Knights will bring their punt team on the field now. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The offense going very heavy, bringing in 4 blockers. Here comes a handoff. Breaks into the clear. Look out, he's loose. Past the 40. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. There was no catching him that time.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play...
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Raymond. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Grab behind the line. It's Raymond. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Grab behind the line, it's Campbell. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back and loss of yards. Now you're behind the sticks.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Strong. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Number 44, set to kick off.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. After second effort, he's brought down, but it's past the marker.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Breaks loose at the 45. Finally goes out of bounds, but a big play by this offense on the final play of the first quarter. And some big plays through the air have been a big part of the story so far. These receivers have shown up today. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
That completion makes it second and medium. Handoff to the left. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On first and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The Buckeyes will line up on first and 10. Looking for a receiver. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And there's the handoff. It's out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They'll try to run for the first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Throwing again on second and 10. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him, getting to the quarterback.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Trapped again in the pocket.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And it's taken right on the midfield logo. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last possession, they were able to milk some clock and add 3 points to the scoreboard. And here's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the tailback's got it again. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So now it's third and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a fourth down stop. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The Buckeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a...
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere for a loss of the play.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And the Scarlet Knights will bring their punt team onto the field. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On the run, it's Jackson. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Receiver makes the grab. The tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. To throw, it's Sayin. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal.
Let's go! Go!
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my.
Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28.
Here we go!
First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Strong. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Looking to throw it on first down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. The Scarlet Knights come up to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They're able to get him down. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment before this important play. The Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. And now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. scanning the field. It's Sayin. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. Tackled after the interception. That will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. First down, looking to throw the football. He pulls in the catch. It's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Here's the target, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Keep it on the ground here. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They'll kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. And he's got some space here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Back to pass. It's Sayin. With the catch, it's Smith. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
First down here for this offense. The quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Smith. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Handoff heading left. And that run produces a decent gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Try and muscle for the first down. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They'll try the ground game here with running back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the toss play. He gets loose. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, it's
And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Weber. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Pulls it in. It's Sheffield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got room to run. Gets loose on the scramble, picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
3rd down play for this offense. Can he get there on the ground? Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Scarlet Knights will line up to boot it away. This is punt number 6. Get the ice bath ready for the punter. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They've got the lead, but had to settle for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. Empty set now, 5 wide. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back, it's Sayin. The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Finds his man, it's Smith. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. Got the first down and still motoring. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's...
And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Handoff to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Defense dials up the pressure there, plays man coverage, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time, and he finds a nice completion.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Throws it to the right. He makes the grab. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up with a PAT. And it's up and good.
The kick is good. That makes the score Ohio State 41.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
44 set to kick it away.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Sayin. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. That last last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions.
Ohio State 41, Rutgers
1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They open the fourth by going to the air. The sure hands, it's Smith. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
And now the handoff. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing.
Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
QB to the tight end for a completion. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Quick catch over the middle. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense is still... Second down play coming up. Motion now from the tight end. And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read. And then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on third and very long. The pass rush gets home. The Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Trying to find some room. It's Jackson. He's brought down out at the 46.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seem to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Scanning the field. It's saying, lets it go quickly. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. With the catch, it's Smith. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking for a man. The short hands. It's Graham.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. They make the stop, but that gains enough to set it up first down at the 14.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Buckeyes with first and 10 here. Grinding away with the running game. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Ball handed off. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Buckeyes will line up now. It's first and goal. Looking downfield. It's saying. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's got it inside the 15. And they get him to the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. I'm going to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Throwing off play action. That's caught. It's Black. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Great performance by this home team. There's going to be a serious party around here tonight. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Toss it to the back, running left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Fires it to the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. And that's a solid return after the interception.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Swarmed by the pass rush.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
The back's got it. Slams right into a wall and down for a loss.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. The Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. And he boots it high into the air. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He fires it down the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Nice grab. It's Smith. Gets into space at the 50. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the 1st down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Benjamin. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kurt. But they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it.